Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Dorothy here, professional astrologer. We're going to talk about the astrology for Monday and Tuesday, July 18th and July 19th. Now, we do have some, Pluto is involved in these couple of days. So that does create a level of intensity around power, around control, but also in a very positive way, it gives us some insight into where we need to change, transform, and evolve. So we're going to get to the specifics in just a moment. All right. So that way, you know what you have to work with over the next couple of days. And when we're done with the astrology, we will do these astro dice. They're a whole lot of fun. And if you're new here, I'll explain it when we get to it. And welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. And then we'll use this deck of cards. It's a very nice earthy native spirit deck, which I absolutely love the earthy nature. Taurus rising here, so it's a good thing. I'm going to share my screen with you now. So we're going to get to look at the astrology of what is going on for all of us to engage in. Okay, so it's not any specific sign. This is the energy for all of us on the planet. It is that we get to use. Now we're all looking at astrology. We're all looking at our lives through our own lenses. So I was talking about the forecast, for example, for just the last couple of days for Saturday and Sunday recently in the last video. And somebody commented that they were having a really bad day. It was not a moon in Pisces kind of weekend for this person. And that is true because we did have over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, some very difficult aspects. And, you know, my circumstance, I had a perfectly normal, fine last 3 days. It's Sunday night, though I am working to get this out for all of us. And, but that's not a difficulty. So I've been out on the water. I've been just using that moon in Pisces over the last 2 days in a way to just to go with the flow. So this is the case. We all have our own perspectives and our own way of using some of these things, and it will impact us differently depending on where these aspects are happening in your own astrology. And if you're just learning astrology, that can be a little confusing. So continue to study. And I help with that too. Website, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. You can go and see what I have to offer there for helping you to put it all together. Monday, we have Mercury opposite Pluto. Now Mercury in Cancer, it's just been in there just 2 weeks. It's about to shift out. It shifts out tomorrow, shifts out on Tuesday. So right now, while Mercury is at 27 Cancer opposite Pluto at 27 Capricorn, some intensity. Now we will feel this coming on. Again, I'm going to launch this on Sunday evening. So you probably will feel it if you catch this right off the bat. Even if you don't, it's in effect. This aspect happens early in the morning of Monday. So 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So you'll have to adjust to where you live. But the energy of this is Mercury in Cancer, communication with family, especially, or communicating, that's Mercury, how you feel, that's Cancer. Or Mercury communicating how you want to feel security, or engaging in research and information around how to feel secure. Cancer is family, emotions, secure, home security, things like that. It's our root. It's our root needs. We all need to feel safe and secure, and that supposed to happen at home. And I know that's not true for everybody. That's what it's supposed to do. When it's opposite Pluto, again, while this happens 3 a.m, so we're feeling this, you know, through Saturday and Sunday anyways, the peak of it is early Monday morning, and we'll still feel it through Monday until the moon, until Mercury enters the sign of Leo. That's coming up. I'll talk about that in a minute. But the Pluto is asking, you know, Mercury connecting with Pluto, it's looking for us to evolve or change something. Some people may experience this as a big power issue or a big power control between you and somebody else. Cancer's involved, so it can be, most likely would be family or something that you're really emotional about. Cancer, that's the Cancer energy. The sun's coming through too. That's tomorrow, but we're feeling it as well. So Mercury, Sun opposite Pluto the sun opposite Pluto, I'll get to that in a minute. You know, that is, again, more ego-based power changes. Here, let me just go to that chart so we can talk about that. It's at a different time of day. So, and it's Tuesday at 9:39 p.m. Mercury gets there first, but the sun is still making that applying aspect all of Monday, all of Tuesday. And Tuesday night, 9:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time is when the sun is in the exact opposition to Pluto. All right. So between Mercury opposite Pluto early Monday morning, sun opposite Pluto late Tuesday evening, we definitely have, you know, the light is being shown on something that we are not feeling secure about. And we need to feel more in control of that. All right. And it gives us an opportunity. I'm just looking to make sure I covered everything. It gives us that opportunity to change and evolve something that hasn't been working for a very long time. Now, you might already be on that road. So if you are, congratulations. This will help you out with that. Because whenever anything connects with Pluto, which, you know, everything does when it's at the very end of the zodiac sign it's moving through, it's always going to be connecting with Pluto. It really is helping us to shift and change into something that is more just where the next step, you know, leveling up, if you will. But first, sometimes we have to let some things go. All right. I know, but we can do this. We got this. Excuse me. All right. So the aspect I skipped over, let's just back up just a little bit. This is at 8:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this is when Venus enters the sign. No, this is when Mercury enters the sign of Leo. There it is. Venus entered Cancer. Again, I'm putting this out Sunday night. So Venus enters Cancer at 9:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the 17th. So she's just in there. I already talked about that, and I'll link that video to the end of this one if you want to go check that out. Mercury at 0 Leo. Now Mercury is now moved out of where I'm feeling emotional and the moon is ruling every thought I have. I'm dramatic. I'm being dramatic. But the moon is ruling my thoughts. It's ruling my mood. It's ruling all of my language and my communication. But now it's in the sign of Leo. So now I want you to pay attention. This is Mercury in Leo, wants us to pay attention. For those of us who, you know, so if if that's your Leo, if that's your Mercury, even if it isn't, the general energy of Mercury in Leo is about what I communicate. I want people to pay attention to. Now, it doesn't have to be from a big egotistical place, but sometimes we just need a bigger voice to be heard. All right. And that Mercury, the communication planet in Leo, moving its energy through Leo, it wants that. Okay. So let's make a separate paragraph. If I was writing this out for the newsletter on my website, my blog, I'd put a period and make a new paragraph. And what I would say next is Mercury in Leo is also beautiful and creative writing. It's communicating and writing, or however you like to communicate in about something that you're very passionate about. That's Leo. And what you're very creative about, that's also Leo. So this is an opportunity over the next, it takes about 15, 16 days. Mercury is in the sign of Leo. We have this opportunity. If this is something that is interesting to you and sparked in you, a great opportunity for some creative writing or a project, a creative project that involves words. It's super fantastic. So that's what we get to work with. Now, as we're moving through these days, and when we do get to Wednesday, the 20th, it will be exact on Wednesday, the 20th, but I'll talk about it in the next broadcast. But we do have the moon in Aries, super fiery. The moon in Aries is always a firecracker when we really want our own way. And it is making a T-square with the sun and Pluto. And that happens early Wednesday morning. So I'll get to that next broadcast, next recording. All right. I hope that is helpful for you. I'm not done yet. I hope that's helpful for you. Let's ask Spirit. Now, that's how we use these Astro Dice. They are just an extra message from Spirit. And if you have a question, you can, like post that to yourself now. So what we have, what I rolled, the South Node in Sagittarius in the 4th house. So collectively, the South Node represents what we're moving away from. And boy, this one is a bit tricky. So what we're moving away from as a collective, the South Node, what I already know. So here, let me make this just like I'm talking to one person. So what you already know, what you share too much information. Sagittarius is lovely, playful, fun, fire, mutable, always gregarious, always wants to share everything that they know. 4th house about home and family. So when I see this collectively, when I see this and I said, I'm going to do it as a personal thing, and then I say collectively, let me keep my thoughts in one place. With the South Node in Sagittarius in the 4th house, if I was rolling this dice for one person, I would say it's really important that you let go of the family story and stop telling the old history, or stop reliving that old history. All right. Mainly telling that story. Sag loves to tell stories. And Sagittarius makes light of things. But if there's a serious subject, then somebody is needing to let go of an old family story, or somebody needs to, just stop repeating that old story, stop repeating that old thing, because we keep making it live. So there's an opportunity here for somebody to potentially do some healing work, so you're able to release that old pattern, that old story. All right. Okay. Now, what card do you need? Finish this up with a card. You guys, I am this is my whole profession. So I'm all over the place. Facebook, Instagram, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com, just everywhere. So come and check me out. And always make comments below. Warrior of the Heart is the card that came out. So that's nice. Medicine Bag came out too. I wanted to pick 2 for today. Warrior of the Heart. So it's really hot here in New England. And I see that snow. It's nice and cool. But this is, this to me, again, has a lot of family connotation to it, because Warrior of the Heart, Leo rules the heart, Mercury's in Leo. And, the Warrior of the Heart energy can represent, just really fighting for what you're passionate about and what you believe in. And I still feel a family root here as well. So I do feel that. And then we have the Medicine Bag. And of course, that one is, as we've said before, it's about collecting and bringing to you the things that help you feel safe, secure, protected, shielded, cleared, things like that. This is beautiful. I have a medicine bag. Every once in a while I empty it out, and then I find other things to put in it. I want to check what this Warrior of the Heart also means that I might be missing. There we go. It is about taking a risk, going after what it is that you're passionate about. And it's about not being timid at this point in time. Yeah, I had to peek again. I like to know what the owner of the creator of the cards thinks about these things too. So that's what she thinks too. It's definitely about, stepping up where you're really feeling like you need to and want to, and what you feel passionate about. All right, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Please, website, Dorothy Morgan Astrologer. And you know the routine here on the tube. Being old-fashioned. Blessings, everybody. See you next time. Namaste.